everybody and welcome back to the FM23 Youth Academy Guiseley only save. That is completely wrong. The FM23 Guiseley Youth Academy only save, because we're only allowed to use Youth Academy players, which means a day like today is the best day in the save. It's Youth Intake Day. I've said the word day far too much. Let's get into it. Hello everybody, welcome back, and no messing around. You can see there we have our Youth Intake candidates on the front page of the... what is going on with me today? It's morning. I'm recording this before work. It's probably not the best idea, but yeah, right. These are the Youth Intake players. We are going through them today to see how we do. You can see quite a lot of good talents coming through, which is not necessarily bad. 3-star does mean a good rating for the senior team. There's no poor talents. They're all good, top, or elite. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elite, 5 in top, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in 6. Yeah, okay, 6 in good. So not too bad. They're led by the very gifted Corey Smith, who we'll leave till the end, which is this guy here. Striker, central midfielder, 2.5-star current ability already, and 5-star potential. So looking forward to see what we can do there. Again, potential golden generation, but that's because of the level compared to our first team. And yeah, we'll see how they get on. But since the West Ham loss in the FA Cup, the 3-0 loss just there, we beat Burnley 3-1. We lost to Aston Villa 1-0, beat Fulham 2-0, beat Rotherham 4-1. Went on a little bit of a bad spell with 4 games without a win. 2-2 draw with Cardiff, 0-0 against QPR, 2-0 loss to Charlton, and a 2-0 loss to Luton as well. We then drew with Sheffield United 2-2 thanks to goal from Alpha Koff and Graham Cox. Salford, we beat them 2-1 with a Brian Dyson 90th minute winner. Now, Brian Dyson is a right back / right midfielder. We're mainly bringing him on at right back though, even though he's got tackling 1. As an attacking outlet, like a physical attacking outlet from right back, he's not doing too bad. It'll be interesting to see how he evolves in this team. He does have 5-star potential, but does appear to be pretty injury prone. Yeah, you can see they're currently receiving specialist treatment for a torn groin muscle, so out for quite a while. But yeah, his technical attributes are pretty much appalling. But when we need a goal in the final stages, if we've got a right-sided midfielder or right winger that's playing well, he can come on at right back and give us that physicality. And he got a goal from coming on at right back, which was lovely. And we've just lost 1-0 to Reading. A pretty boring game. They got an early goal and we couldn't find a way back through. But it does leave us in 9th position at the moment in the league table. 37 games played, 53 points, 14 wins, 11 draws, 12 losses, a goal difference of +2. Isn't too bad. 6 points off the playoffs, so it's not completely out of the realms of possibility. There are still a large number of games to go. We can go on these sorts of runs. We've seen it before. Look, I mean, we've got 3 wins on the bounce here, which was promoting us up the table, which is awesome. And then we've sort of petered out a little bit. But generally, we are playing good football. And we're very much performing above our level. All the teams above us, other than Luton, at one point in their career have been in the Premier League. So I think that's not a bad little sort of, collection to be a part of, which I think is all right. But today is Youth Intake Day, and that is what we're going to go and look at. So as ever, starting at the bottom, we'll start with Reuben Ledbetter, not Ledbetter, Ledbetter. Attacking midfield left, attacking midfield right. Reuben Ledbetter is 1-star current, 2.5-star potential, unambitious, level-headed, 16, lots of pace. Pretty much all he's got would be a superb player, I imagine, in the lower leagues, because he's got a lot of 7s and 6s and 9s and technique 10, flair 11, and he's got a lot of pace, but not sure if he'll cut it at this level. And if this is your first Youth Intake video that you're watching, you'll realise that I sort of speed through the ones that I don't think are very good. And unfortunately, Reuben Ledbetter is one of those players. Oliver Arhouse, 1.5-star current ability, 3-star potential, Danish right midfielder. Again, lots of pace, 12, fitness 16, acceleration 13, flair 14, technique 11, crossing 9. Okay, there could be some concentration. 10 is key. I think if you're young and you've got good concentration, that is really good. Off the ball 9 isn't too bad either. Definitely some room for development. My worry is that according to our assistant manager, he's already like 1.5. He's only 1.5 star away from his potential ability. So I'm not too sure how much that will help him grow. But he does actually fit our system that we're playing really well. And he has an amazing name of Oliver Bangard Arhouse, which is just awesome. Yeah, not too sure. He's got a long way to go to be competing with the likes of Gareth Earle and John Leake and Kai Harding in the sort of right midfield positions, but you never know. Always good to have a good nationality as well. The first Danish youth intake player I think we've had, which is good. Aston Oddling at right back, half a star current ability, 3-star potential. Aston Oddling can really cross. He's aggressive. He's very brave. He's determined. He's okay for pace, 9 and 11. Technical side is pretty poor. Positioning's poor. Concentration's not amazing. Composure 2. Anticipation 4. So he's not going to anticipate anyone doing anything. Never know. Let's move on. Aston Oddling, let's move on. Joe Hayes, centre-back. 1-star current ability, 3-star potential. Scottish centre-back. Good tackling. Good fitness, good balance, good aggression. Concentration is 9, so not bad, but needs to go up a little bit. Anticipation 11 is good. Positioning 9. Leadership 5, don't like that. Likes ball played into feet. Well, good. You're not going to be running onto any balls. You're a centre-back. Heading 8, marking 8. Potentially, there is something there you could work with. It's just that, yeah, outspoken media handling, not sure about that. Balanced personality. Can be good, can be bad. Can just be bang in the middle. But I think he's got a lot of growth to get into. We're quite strong with young centre-backs. If you look at Donker, Agnarsson, Kai Webber coming through, Father Todunctius as well. Xavi Edwards is in there. So, yeah, no, I don't think Joe Hayes is going to make it, but you never know. You never know. And again, good to have a Scotsman coming through. Shane Sheridan, left-back from England. 1-star current ability, 3-star potential. Good teamwork, good fitness, good balance, good decisions. Tackling 9 isn't too bad. Anticipation 8. Pace 9. Accelerate. Again, if he grows in the right places, he could be decent. Media handling, outspoken and volatile, not amazing. Again, personality is only balanced, but not too bad. It's not looking dreadful at the moment for the goods. Mason Collins, attacking midfield, right striker and centre midfielder. 1-star current ability, 3-star potential. Knocks ball past opponent, pace 9, acceleration 8. That doesn't really match up. Crossing 10, first touch 9, free kick taking 10, passing 6, technique 10, off the ball 10, good leadership. Determination 10, decisions 9, aggression 11. Yeah, I think it's what's jumping out at me there is a sort of jack of all trades utility player, which we don't necessarily need anymore. We do sort of have more specialist positions coming through. So not sure about Mason Collins. They'll probably all get contracts at this point, but yeah, not sure. Lots of balanced personalities coming through, which is quite interesting. Right, on to the top talents then. They're all 1-star current ability, but all have a slightly more potential. So Kieran Burke, attack midfield right. Okay, pace 14, fitness 12, agility 12, acceleration 14. Good physicals for a winger to start with, definitely. Work rate 11, I like that. Teamwork 11, but concentration 2, decisions 4, anticipation 4, composure 4. They are pretty shocking stats. Positioning 1, but that's more defensive. Vision 3, so he's not going to see many passes. He's quite selfish. I would say, by looking at his attributes, you can already tell he's a selfish player. Pace, acceleration, dribbling are his best attributes. Work rate, teamwork are up there. But passing 4, decisions 4, visions 3, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think he's going to make it, Kieran Burke, but we will have to see. Gregor Wiggum, midfield left. A good name as well, Wiggum. I like that name. Chief Wiggum. 1-star current ability, 4-star potential. Pace 14, fitness 12, agility 12, acceleration 15, determination 15, teamwork 13, passing 10, dribbling 9, crossing 6. Low crossing again. But hopefully we can work on that. Now, knocks ball past opponent when you've got this much pace sort of makes sense, but he could progress into something. Resolute personality, which is good. Reserved media handling, which is good. Yeah, we'll have to see how he progresses. He's got a good bit of room for growth, and it doesn't really need to go into the physical side, other than maybe stamina. I sort of feel like if we could focus his growth on all the technical attributes, that would be very, very useful as well. So Wiggum not looking too bad. Ben Walmsley, 1-star current ability, 4-star potential. Left back, central midfielder. It actually says his favoured position is central midfield. So balance 15, determination 14, composure and decisions, get those up a little bit, as well as concentration would be helpful. First touch 8, passing 9, tackling 11, positioning 9. Teamwork and vision's a bit low for a central midfielder. So I don't know, potentially left back, but he's a bit slow, and potentially central midfielder, but he's lacking a lot of like work ethic attributes, as I would call them, or DNA attributes other people might call them, which is your teamwork, your work rate, and your determination. Determination's very high, but the others are low. Balanced personality, media friendly, 5'6". Probably don't want him in the middle of the park at 5'6", but yeah, we'll see. Only 15, so plenty of room to grow and grow upwards, height wise. Yes, that was Ben Walmley, wasn't it? So next up, next Scotsman, Michael Griffith, 1 star current ability, 4.5 star potential for Michael Griffiths. Okay, 6'6". Yes, please. Jumping reach 13, fitness 15, balance 13, decisions 13, bravery 18, aggression 12, determination 13, positioning 12, tackling 13. Immediately you see the difference between this and all the other players, right? There are attributes here you can definitely work on, and the current ability isn't different, it's the potential. It shows you how much more room they've got to grow. Improve his heading, improve his marking, improve his concentration, and improve his anticipation, and you've got already the good makings of a centre-back there. Strength could be higher, but generally, yeah, that's much more impressive, much more what I was expecting to see come through. Fairly sporting personality, level-headed in the media as well. Michael Griffiths looks like the first person of this intake that I could be like, yeah, I could see him progressing into the first team. Not just because he's 6'6", but that does help, because I really like tall players in this year's game. They do seem to make a difference. Right midfielder, central midfielder, attacking midfielder, Damon Goldson is the same. 1 star current ability, 4.5 star potential. Damon Goldson. And now he looks rubbish, doesn't he, compared to the other guy. But fitness 16, jumping reach 12, he's 6'2", leadership 12, off the ball 6. I mean, it's not amazing. It's not amazing. He's a defensive winger on the right, but we can sort of train that out of him. But he hasn't got enough pace to be a winger at the moment. He hasn't got enough pace, hasn't got the crossing or the dribbling ability. Put him in the middle of the park. He can't tackle and he can't pass brilliantly. I don't think Damon Goldson's going to make it. Unambitious, unflappable, 6'2". He'll get a contract, but he'll be one of those players that gets a contract, goes out on loads of loans. If he doesn't develop, we'll flog him off for cheap or release him on a free, I think. I don't think Damon Goldson is our sort of player. So next up, the elite players. Obviously, we know we're ending on Corey Smith, so we'll go Ali Reardon, Keith Statham, Craig Logan, and then Anthony Amuzo, which is an amazing name. So and then we'll finish with Corey Smith. So starting off with Ali Reardon, 1.5 star current ability. Actually, no, let's start with Anthony Amuzo because he's got the lowest current ability. So goalkeeper Anthony Amuzo, 1 star current ability, 5 star potential. Again, it's similar to all the keepers we're bringing through, isn't it? There's certain attributes that jump out, like really good handling, really good decisions, really rushing out. I quite like rushing out. We play with a sweeper keeper, so I don't mind that. But then you look a little bit deeper, agility 9, that's really not that good. Jumping reach 11 isn't that good for a goalkeeper. Kicking is poor. Throwing is poor. He really can't distribute the ball very well. Passing 3. I'm just not sure. Concentration 10, good like that. Anticipation's a bit low. Aerial reach, command of area, and communication all need to improve. But he is only 15. He is only 15. There is plenty of growth for him. And as I always say, as a youth academy only save, you need goalkeepers coming through. Otherwise, you are screwed. Because if your goalkeeper retires and you don't have anyone to replace him, you've got to play like a centre-back in goal. So we'll see. At the moment, he is very much highly rated potential-wise compared to Scott Lloyd and Louis Cromack. But we know for goalkeepers, because they don't play as much football, they don't always fulfil their potential as well. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye on Anthony Amuzo. He's got a great name, so that'll always help him out as well. Right, back down to Ali Reardon. Central midfielder, ball-winning midfielder, it says. Attacking midfielder, central midfielder, or midfielder right. Ali Reardon, 1.5 star current, 5 star potential. Good teamwork, a little bit of pace about him. Aggression, bravery, concentration needs to improve. Positioning 4, marking 6, tackling 10. It says his preferred or most suited system is attacking midfielder as a playmaker. I'm like, I don't think so with playmaking 4. we train him up to be a ball-winning midfielder. Definitely low determination, media-friendly. 15 years old, 5'9", so not the tallest but not the shortest. Dictates tempo. Really don't like that with passing 4. That is awful. That is really, really bad. But yeah, you never know. Let's move on. I don't think Ali Reardon is one that we need to really focus on too much. Right, Keith Statum, brother of Jason Statum, attacking midfield, right striker, attacking midfield, centre and normal right winger. 1.5 star current, 4.5 star potential. Keith Statum, 5'5". I was immediately drawn to jumping reach 1. Don't like the look of that, but there is some potential here because passing 13, technique 12, work rate 13, finishing 13, composure 10, off the ball 9. Get that off the ball up and he could be a very good shadow striker if he gets a bit of pace as well. Or you plonk him up front as like a poacher because it doesn't need his pace. You can work on his acceleration. Needs to improve anticipation. Off the ball will improve naturally with game time, I'd imagine. Decisions needs to go up. Yeah, the only problem with making him a poacher is likes ball played into feet. I think you'd have to train that out of him so that he can run into space and finish it off. But yeah, I'm not... It looks pretty poor, but I'm not completely against this. I'm not completely against Keith Statum. I think there is something here that we can improve on. Let me know in your comments, what do you think? He's not the tallest, but there does seem to be something. I'm not sure. Yeah, young winger, media-friendly, fairly ambitious in there as well. Next up, Craig Logan, another Scotsman. 1.5 star current ability, 5 star potential defensive winger, but again, attacking midfield, attacking midfield centre, central midfielder, right midfield. Craig Logan. Okay, again, good pace, fitness, jumping reach, agility. 6 foot is good for a winger. Aggression, anticipation, composure's good. Concentration and decisions need to go up, but he's very determined, which I really like. Really good work rate, teamwork. Technique is good. I think there could be, again, potentially, his finishing is low, but as a shadow striker, running in, potentially there is something there. There is something there. The passing is a bit too low to be in central midfield. Tackling is too low to be a ball winner. Concentration's not good enough to play in the middle of the park. Right winger, he's got the pace, but the dribbling, is that going to improve a lot? I don't know. Off the ball isn't really that good. He is only 15, so there is lots of room to grow. So Craig Logan, model citizen. He is 100% staying at the club. That is our first model citizen that has come through the Youth Academy, and he is staying with us forever and ever and ever unless we get a really good deal. Model citizen is amazing. So yes, well done. Craig Logan, you're coming through and you're being a Guiseley legend. I can tell you that straight away. He may get taken up by a Patreon or a subscriber or a channel member. Sorry, if you want to get your name in the game, just give that little donation through Patreon or channel member, get your name in the game. And of course, we do have Crimson Maury coming back. He has requested that he's going to come back into the team and leave Everton. So maybe Logan will be taken up by Crimson Maury. Who knows? Let me know in the comment section if you want to take any of these players. But finally, we go to Corey Smith. Now, I don't want to be harsh. I'm expecting very good things straight off the bat here. 2.5 star potential, 2.5 star current rating, 5 star potential for English striker Corey Smith. All right. I mean, I can understand he's getting that sort of rating because he has finishing 15 as a 15-year-old. That is ludicrous. Finishing 15, technique 15, teamwork 12, flair 14, determination 16, decisions 13 at 15 years old is incredible. Composure 10, lacks pace. He does lack pace, which again is a little bit of an issue because he doesn't have acceleration with it either. We can get him training. We can't do his training until he signs a contract, but central midfielder I don't think is his position. I do think it's going to be here. I'm tempted to go for shadow striker because his finishing and his composure is really good. Shadow striker will train off the ball. I think it will train his concentration a little bit. His anticipation will go up. He's just like a goal scorer, right? That's what he looks like. He just looks like a goal scorer. And if we can get him in positions where he scores goals, he'll be scoring goals. So very excited by Corey Smith. I really need some work on the physical stuff, but we are looking good. Our youth intakes always look really good. They do look good. I will admit it. When we get a standout player, they do look good. Let me know your thoughts on this intake for this year in the year 2047. Bloody hell. This save has been going on a long time. But yeah, brilliant. That is Youth Intake Day. Done. Let me know your thoughts and what we do and where we go from with these guys. I like the fact we got a Danish guy in. Other than that, not too many different nationalities in this one. But yeah, we've left it as well at the moment as Chris Cox bringing in our Youth Intake just because his attributes are literally ridiculously good for what we need. But he's also only got a fairly determined personality, so that is... I think he's good as a coach. He's an under-18s manager is how we use him, but his preference is to be a coach. But he likes working here at the moment. He is doing well. In terms of the staff, our head of youth development that actually brings people through is this guy, Resolute Nathan Austin, who we've brought back into the club. Now, I keep trying to look for a new head of youth development, but all the best ones are French, Italian or German and don't have a coaching badge high enough to qualify for a work visa. So... we are sticking with Nathan Austin at the moment. His contract is 2 more years. We may get him to bring through the next group just to see if we can get the personality on there. But at the moment, we're doing all right. I do like the players that are coming through. I do like how the squad is looking. I do like how the squad is playing as well. Christian Agnarsson, by the way, keeping his options open at the end of his contract, Christian. Not a big fan of that, mate. You need to commit to the club, as I say. But, yeah, generally... I like the direction we're heading in. I like the speed that we're playing the game. I am back in the UK for like 2.5 weeks in about 2 weeks' time, which is going to, again, put a bit of a stutter on the on the progress of the game because I can play it in the UK, but I can't record videos because I can't take all my stuff with me. But yeah, so... anyway, if you look at our personalities, there are loads of good ones in here now. Leader, model, professional, resolute, spirited, realist, ambitious, determined, sporting, fairly professional. A quite large number of balanced ones, but I don't mind that. They don't seem to be too bag eggs in here. And then we look at the under 21s as well, and you've got, driven, realist, sporting, professional. Again, large number of balanced coming through. And then in the under 18s. As well, resilient, ambitious, determined, sporting, light-hearted, jovial, balanced, mercenary, not amazing. You'll generally see that the poorer personalities either change over time because of the balance of our squad personality, or they don't progress and they get released. So these two, I'm very interested to keep an eye on. 17-year-old Ryan Robinson, fickle personality, really, really high potential ability. And the other one is Kennedy Joseph, who's out on loan at the moment. But again, fickle personality, 3-star current ability. He might well get into the team next season because he is progressing very well out on loan at Exeter. He's had a good season for them, getting plenty of game time. So, yeah, there could, again, be changes next season. Right, we will be back for the last game of the season against Stoke, hopefully near the playoffs. In for a playoff fight would be quite nice, but we do have a very tough run in. I mean, Bristol City, Brighton, Bristol City, Huddersfield, Crystal Palace, Blackburn, Stoke are all very, very tough games. A number of them are like Huddersfield struggling a little bit this year, but then you do have like Crystal Palace, Blackburn, Ipswich all above us, and Brighton just below us. So it's going to be a tough end to the season, but that is what we'll be back for, the final game of the season. Or again, maybe if there's nothing to play for, if we're not in the playoffs or with a chance of the playoffs, maybe we just come back for the end of season review. But generally, very happy with how the season has progressed. Not many games to go, only 6 points off the playoffs. It definitely has been an improvement this year. But thank you all for your support. It has been absolutely brilliant. There will be more videos coming. Apologies for the breaks because of work trips and seeing family and stuff like that. But, you know, this isn't my full-time job, so life does get in the way. But thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. Oh, remember to go and check out the second channel, PGA Tour Golf, F1 Managers back on the channel as well. Go check it out. I want to get that up to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. We're nearly at 400, I think, now. So get over there. Link is in the description below. Go check it out, or there'll be a description. There'll be a link at some point in that top right corner up there somewhere, and you can check it out. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.